What is this fucking light? Look, we're making a right. Oh no, look, we're making a left, and now we're making a right. Now if we go. I'm not missing this light, because that light decided to be a fucking asshole. Money. It's that capital gains, kids, I tell you. The capital gains is what kills you.
There's Menace. What is up?
You know, I think one actual good stock purchase in my entire fucking life. Bought Activision 25 years ago. I made 65 grand off it.
There's Sammy. Morning, Sammy. Morning. Phones are open 877-44.
Now the government wants 18,000 of it. Bastards.
Social media at The Woody Show on any social media platform of your choice there. Yeah, tax day 47% procrastinate or just delay doing the taxes. The average person spends 8 hours just stressing about it each year. 43% of us will spend more time avoiding them than it would have taken just to buckle down and get them done. Wow.
Yeah, it was easy to get done finally.
So they say, just don't delay, file the extension, or just keep procrastinating 6 months.
A few days ago, I was driving by a strip mall, and you always see like those random offices of like somebody's name, tax office, whatever.
Right.
And there was like at least 75 people lined up for this random tax office, waiting to do their taxes.
Wow, they better have a ton of people. Like, how much they? It's not like one of those things, a transaction. You go in,
I know.
Whatever. Like, if you're waiting in line, like, how long does it take?
You can be there for
how many
hours.
you're going to be there?
Yeah.
All right. Well, I mean, Greg cuts his own here. I was going to ask, how long are you willing to wait? Like, if you go, because most guys we go to Great Clips or Sport Clips or something like that. When you just walk in, how long are you willing to wait?
Usually about 30 minutes.
10, 15 minutes max.
Really? You don't know that, so I counted by people in chairs, and that's if there's one per haircutter person.
Yeah, okay.
Right.
No, I usually ask because I like to interact with people, and they'll say 10 to 15 minutes. Any more than that.
They always say something manageable
to keep you in the chair,
Not
to
always.
keep you in the building.
I walked in, someone they're like, yeah, it's gonna be about an hour and 20 minutes ago. No, thanks.
Yeah, usually the places that the places I go to, they're pretty honest about the time.
Yeah, like I'll give it 30 minutes because I figure it's gonna take me 15 minutes to drive home, 15 minutes to come back. Might as well just stay.
Yeah. I'd say half an hour.
Yeah. 56% of people say they pay more than their fair share in taxes, which is up dramatically the last few years. Roughly a third of taxpayers say they pay about the right amount, and Greg, 8% say they pay less than their fair share.
We'll send more then.
Yeah,
You're allowed.
you can send as much as you want. Just a donation.
How do 100% of people think they're overtaxed? Yeah,
You don't
get it.
I don't send enough. You know what? Here's more.
I'm not doing my part.
It's like when Greg jokes about going to like a car dealer and they go, well, how much do you want to pay?
Yeah, well,
5 cents.
Yeah.
How much do you want to
I don't
pay?
want to pay anything.
The world's dumbest question.
What am I willing to pay?
Right. And of those 8% that think they don't pay enough, how many have sent more? 0.
Yeah.
I am not taxed.
Here's some taxes on top of what I've already paid.
I think
Here.
it's a nice thing to say, 'cause it makes it seem like you're very, like,
Just so giving.
You're hip and with
If you
it.
file for an extension, you still have to send your estimated what you think you're going to owe.
Yes.
yeah.
Yeah. Might as well just do it.
I watch a tax pro do it, and I don't understand how they came up with that number. How can they estimate that? I'd be like, I guess I owe you $300? I don't know.
Yeah.
$10?
Yeah, unless you do your taxes, there's no way you know.
You know, employees, they're not paying any
Taxes
taxes.
are a percentage of
Yeah.
what they earn.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now, if every year you're owing, tens of thousands of dollars or whatever it is, and you, for whatever your tax situation is, you can kind of get ahead of that. And if you have a tax preparer, they will give you these like pre-printed like little vouchers that you can just attach with a check like once a quarter and send it in. So at the end of the year,
If there's an adjustment,
you're not stuck with like some big, liability.
Well, I did the math, and it says I don't owe much.
Right. That was my estimate.
Yeah.
I'm still very confused about Menace and his code. Because the rest of us
the
did
4-digit
taxes
PIN.
and
Oh yeah, it's all
Nobody
done.
else
Yeah,
had
the
to get
ID
that.
verification.
Never
stuff.
seen that.
nobody else
Apparently, it was
had
a
to do
big
it.
thing last year with taxes, and then I didn't do it, and then so I did it this year. But yeah, just like you go to the government website and you just verify all your information, and then the last part of it is they mailed you a code that you would have to go to the IRS.gov, so it was official,
Yeah.
and then put in the code to verify your address.
Yeah, see, maybe because I do have a tax preparer.
But I mean,
Maybe they did it?
I just do TurboTax. I didn't do that last year. I didn't have to do it this year.
Yeah, did you guys have to do a PIN of any kind?
I didn't.
I know what he's talking about. It was maybe 5 years ago. Or I forget
Yeah.
why exactly, but there was some kind. Because every year I'd ask them, "Do you remember what your PIN was?" I was like, "Nope."
Yeah.
Oh, you're a cardinal.
Yeah, it's finally all worked out. I
Yeah.
cracked the code and I
Yeah.
entered it in the website.
Well, it must have been like I said, my tax preparer
Yeah.
must have done that. Or if you go to like an H&R Block or whatever, maybe they do it.
I guess. I never
Like
witnessed
your
it.
But Menace
good
had
one.
his
Yeah.
taxes prepared.
I go to the block. I love the block.
Is that where you went? Okay.
Yeah.
Then I don't know. I have no idea.
I don't know, but
I'm getting more of a concierge service.
I'm not
idea.
the only one that had to do it. There's thousands of people
Yeah.
online that were talking about
I've
it.
just never heard of it. How was Coachella, Seabass?
It was every year. I think, wow, it couldn't get more obnoxious than this. And then
A new level.
every year I go back. Because for folks who don't know, when you go to Coachella, or if you've seen any of the photos from, if you're on TMZ all weekend, right? Menace, that you should be. Walk in the door, there's a giant Ferris wheel right there, and it is
For the general public.
right. Yes, this is true. Not the VIPs, and there are literally thousands. It's like, did I just walk into a giant outdoor photo shoot for, not that hot, but still think they're hot people? Like, what, am I in Milan all of a sudden? How did all these models get here? Because what it is, it's groups of 3 and 4, mostly girls, some guys, and it is, I'm going to do a little twirl. I'm going to hold my hair. I'm going to walk toward the camera. And I'm going to walk away from the camera and hold my hand in the air with my wrist all cocked. And like, hey! And I'm going to do that again and again. I'm going to check those photos, go again and again and again, check those photos, and then you're going to do it, and I'll hold the camera for you. And it's but times thousands. And you think, well, I thought I came to a music festival.
Right.
No, you
But that's not just Coachella.
came to
That's
be
like,
seen.
that's like any beach in the world.
No, but it is mega. I get it, people are narcissists, but it is amplified 1,000 times.
I mean, the beach is different. Like, you're just hanging out at the beach.
Right.
What else are you gonna do? Get in the water or whatever. Like, you paid all this money to go to a music festival.
And you have 50
bands.
and
It
you have an
says right
outfit.
when you walk in, you gotta do your establishing shot.
And
how long?
Oh, for a good half hour.
That part I don't disagree.
And-
I did go to Coachella, by the way, for a day. But yeah, that's what they do when they walk in. They do the photo shoot.
Right, and then they do it also at other places. Then there's some like quote unquote art installations.
Right.
Big glass colored tower. Let's do another say 15-20 minutes over there. Oh, and by the way, we got to do it each time we change our outfits because you have your day outfit.
Right.
But it gets cold at night, so you need to get your night outfit. And then there's 3 different days of Coachella, and those outfits cannot overlap.
Hell no.
So it is.
No, that's a faux pas.
So again, it's like, and I've been at all kinds of, Lollapalooza, Woodstock, Bonnaroo.
Yeah, you went to Woodstock.
I'm on there.
This is by far the most obnoxious of all of them.
Yeah,
for sure.
it is, and I think it's because it's just so close to LA, and that's the biggest thing. And I saw, I'm friends with a girl on Facebook. She said, "Oh my God, I was at Coachella and I saw Taylor Swift," and it's just a video from blurry and far away of Taylor Swift.
I promise you that's her.
I saw was it during the Ice Spice show.
Yeah, they showed up on Saturday.
Well, it was weird because if I was standing way far in the back. By the way, you're not getting anywhere close to anything artist-wise unless you're there hours ahead of time. Like, I don't know if you saw the overhead shots of No Doubt, Ricky, but it was
massive.
15 football fields worth of people.
Oh, wow.
Just stretched out from basically the whole fairgrounds. But then when Ice Spice started, I'm standing back in the back, far away, and as she's just about to go on stage, there's a big crush of people to the right, but off to the side of the stage. Like, why is everybody running to that dark area where there's nothing over there? There's no. And I realized, it's because that's where the VIP, like, mega celebrities walk in, and they wanted to get just a fleeting glimpse of whoever, Taylor Swift,
Travis Smith.
Well, that same thing. Not at all. Which is just another sad thing. It's like, oh my God, there's a celebrity from Outer West. So yeah, it's again every year more obnoxious, more of a photo shoot.
What's crazy this year, there were some more surprise performances than ever.
It was crazy.
Like, that's something that you won't get at any other festival. Like, this year was Billie Eilish, Justin Timberlake, Olivia Rodrigo came out with No Doubt. Your favorite, Woody Shakira was there.
Oh, good.
Busta Rhymes, Lauryn Hill, Kesha, Will Smith performed last night.
He's making his
with
comeback.
J Balvin.
It's a slow comeback.
And Becky G, another favorite.
I've been seeing that.
Becky G.
Childish Gambino.
Look, that's all nice, Menace, but
Yeah.
I know the most guest stars with the iHeartRadio festival.
Yeah, I know. It is legendary.
Because that's what's in life.
Yeah, that's what
Unlike this.
Yeah.
Well, we have some coverage. More so than the outfits provided.
Boots on the ground coverage.
Yeah, because Seabass was there asking some of these more colorful people, like, who paid for their Coachella
Because
tickets?
you see these people.
Who
and you're
paid
like,
for your ticket? That
there's
is
no way
always
you
the best
hold
fucking
down a job
question.
for yourself. Like, you can't do anything productive in your life. How'd you get here? Who's subsidizing this lifestyle?
So over the weekend, we posted an old "Who Paid for Your Coachella Ticket" video on our Instagram, and a lot of people were enjoying that. That was from a previous year. This time, brand new, and we're going to do it after the break. It's a fun little game.
Yeah.
We can play along with next here on the Woody Show. Hang on. The Woody Show will be right back.
It will happen.
The Woody Show next. Paul 98.7. LA's new alternative. Can't afford Coachella tickets? Win $1,000 in alternative income on all 98.7. And, I guess you still can't afford Coachella tickets, but you can upgrade to organic groceries.
Snozberries taste like snozberries.
Hire a dog walker so you can finish your novel. Get an AI subscription to tell you that you're great.
I love you, son.
It's your money now. No judgment here. You are doing great. Win $1,000 in alternative income.
Every hour, 6 to 6 weekdays.
On alt 98.7.
LA's new alternative.
Powered by Sweet James Accident Attorneys. If you're hurt in an accident, winning is everything. Call the winning attorneys at Sweet James. 1-800-9-MILLION. 1-800-9-MILLION. And SweetJames.com.
Make a pit stop at Raising Cane's for my favorite.
Oh, Larry H. Parker. Seen you on TV for 30 years. 40 years. Easily 40 years. First, it was like, it wasn't 2.1 million. It was Larry H. Parker got me 1.5 million.
deepest, darkest, most shameful secrets, things about ourselves we really don't want people to know, put them in this giant box, pull one out at random, that person has to defend their shameful moment, or at least explain it to the masses. Bring over the box.
Whatever, it's gonna be you.
The box of shame.
The box!
What's in the box?
It's never been easier.
The Woody Show.
Traffic is sponsored by Lowe's. And good news, bad news for Corona. Bad news is that there's some scattered debris in the roadway eastbound 91 after Lincoln. But the good news is there was a crash there as well. That just cleared. So that's East 91 after Lincoln heads up for scattered debris. And Long Beach, broken down semi-truck. If you're heading southbound 710, it's right before Del Amo Boulevard. That has the right lane blocked. And pros, save big when you buy in bulk at Lowe's. Save 10% on bulk purchases of select roofing shingles because Lowe's knows pros. Selection varies by location while supplies last. Discount taken at time of purchase. See sales associate for details. It's Gregory, that's your Alt 98.7 Terrific.
Well, we've got your chance to spin and win all this week with the Woody Show Wheel of Gas Cars.
Yes. Oh, I need one.
I mean, the gas
You're not
price,
eligible.
I know.
gas price again has just gone super high.
This morning I looked, the one by my house, $5.89.
Oh my God, is that premium?
That's for the premium.
Okay.
It's still starting at $5.69.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, but you can win anywhere from $50 in free gas all the way up to gas for a year. Chance to win 810 this morning right here on the Woody Show.
Local news is Local for SoCal.
Super bright lights we had.
Woody Show.
And let's get a headline closer to home here in the state of California.
Local news is brought to you by Hulu Plus Live TV. Switch today to watch over 95 live channels. The big story is that a man has been arrested after firing dozens of shots from an apartment building rooftop in Marina del Rey. This was late Saturday night. The LA County Sheriff's Department says those shots were first reported from inside one of those apartments on Via Marina, so nearby streets had to be closed down, and a SWAT team joined other officers as bystanders were actually ducking behind cars and trees. How freaky is that? They say the guy shot at least 30 rounds, possibly as many as 100, even fired at people who were passing by and fired at law enforcement. Turns out he is a 41-year-old self-employed chef, but no word on why he did any of this. And from what's known, 0 injuries.
Is he dead?
No, they took him into custody.
Damn.
It's freaky, though. Also, there was a small plane crash in San Bernardino on Saturday night. It was a twin-engine Gulfstream crash near the 215 freeway near Palm Avenue, and the San Bernardino County Sheriff's Department said that a debris field was then found just north of Devil's Canyon yesterday morning, and crews had to hoist themselves down this steep cliff just to reach it. Not known how many passengers were on board, but so far they did find one man dead in that wreckage. So now the FAA and the NTSB are at the scene investigating, and some witnesses say they heard a sputtering sound before that plane went down. And also another plane crash. So meanwhile, a pilot and a dog, they're alive after a small plane landed in the ocean off Rancho Palos Verdes yesterday evening, I should say, about 5:20. The pilot and the dog then swam to shore after landing in the water. Unclear what prompted the pilot to land in the water in the first place. The LA County Fire Department and the Coast Guard are now working to recover that plane.
What do you think you are, Sully?
Yeah, right.
You're Sully Sullenberger, dude.
You're a Sully.
Sully, you are not, yeah. Poser.
Totally. And then lastly, a Sacramento State University student who hadn't been seen or heard from since April 3rd is alive. So in a statement on social media yesterday, the mom of 23-year-old Noelle Lynch says her daughter has contacted the family, but no other details were shared. She was officially reported missing last Monday, a week after leaving her house in Northern California after an argument with her parents. So needless to say, they were worried. She had last been seen leaving this apartment complex in Inglewood, and then last week her cell phone was found at LAX, but it's not clear where she is now. But the family does know that she is
Alive.
Yeah.
Wow.
So that is the latest, Woody.
All right, what about the forecast today, Sammy?
Sunny today, high of 71 in the valley, 68 for downtown, 67 for Orange County, and 60s along the coast.
How awesome was the fiesta on Saturday?
Awesome.
Told you it was going to be the
Whoa.
best fiesta ever.
Liddy.
It was fun, man.
Dude, Cypress Hill was great.
So good.
I got smoked out by Cypress
Yeah,
Hill.
you
Yeah, you did.
I figured that would have been an opportunity missed.
Yeah,
For sure.
You know, I mean,
Yeah, you were
hey,
quite hot.
I've never seen Woody jump that much.
oh my God, dude! I figured this is a once in a lifetime, man.
I am
You got
jumping.
any experience
I'm out here
Cypress Hill
jumping.
this way?
Yeah.
Great. Made a total ass of myself. I love it.
It was so fun.
Everyone loved it.
All right, it is the Woody Show.
Welcome to my problems. It's not an invitation. This is my dilemma, and it's my obsession.
1, 2.
A secret 420 Dirty Head Show.
Plans for 420? Well, cancel them because we got better plans for you.
Yep, come spend 420 with us at an intimate show with the Dirty Heads at a super secret location.
My sweet summer is gone.
The only way to win is to win right here on K-Rock.
Oh man, there's always a catch.
The world famous K-Rock.
This month, reality.
Why did it take me so long to figure that the fuck out, man? Oh, you are dumb as shit. Why did you get over, asshole?
That's Dilemma.
Operating the radio. You are hearing now. It is the Woody Show.
Well, if you were on our Instagram over the weekend, you saw a video that we posted from a previous Who Paid for Your Coachella Ticket. Seabass has been doing this every year for a number of years. Because you look around, you're like, God, there's no way this person has the money to afford this ticket.
Yeah, just to get in the doors, $400-something.
Is that how much it is?
For the general admission. Now,
That's general admission?
yeah, which is not for a music festival for a full 3 days.
about average.
That's not terrible in and of itself, but you don't want it just have general admission. You want it the VIP area, which is like closer to $1,200.
Weren't ticket sales this year considered sluggish? Or did they pick up?
They were sluggish. I don't know if it's just fatigue.
Yeah.
There's so many festivals all around the world now.
Yeah.
And people only have so many thousands of dollars.
And the lineup was kind of, but there wasn't like a giant.
I know.
There was Tyler the Creator with the headliners.
Reunited, no doubt.
No doubt, Doja Cat, Lana Del Rey.
Yes.
Yeah, she was
Saw
great.
her big entrance.
Even
That
though,
was fun.
yeah,
But if they were allowed to announce all the guest performers, they would have I don't know, they would have sold out.
so yeah, that's why you gotta just trust in Coachella and know that the performers will come.
Yeah.
Who paid for your Coachella ticket?
Let's start with Celeste, or actually, in her country where she's from, Italy.
Italy.
She goes by
How was her pie?
Yeah, we're gonna have a little fun with accents to start off. Keep things
right.
nice and easy. This is Celesta. And she's going to tell us about her outfit, why she's there. Because I found her, she's wearing like a brown cow. You're either a sexy cowgirl or you're like a sexy space lady. With like shiny metal and stuff. But Celeste was, when I found her, a sexy cowgirl.
All right. So, Celeste, what bands do you want to see at Coachella this year?
This is the first time at Coachella.
Okay.
And I don't like musicians.
So if you don't like musicians, why are you at Coachella?
Because I like the come si dice posto? Atmosphere, vibes, and Los Angeles.
Who paid for your Coachella ticket?
Look at the vibes.
Oh, I could listen to her all day.
She is cute.
She's there for the vibes.
She's probably like the Pope's niece or something.
I like the vibes.
So that's what Celeste. She doesn't know anything about any of the musicians.
Right. Not even
Doesn't
interested.
even like them.
But she likes I like a pretty outfit and my friend's a translator. Come see DJ.
Okay.
So do you think surely she saved up working at the factory to pay for that?
Working at the factory, yeah.
She made so much Barilla pasta.
At the San Marzano
pasta for Menace to buy.
tomato plant.
That's right. Menace went to Italy and just saw penis pasta everywhere.
That's right.
I did.
That was his only takeaway.
And it was confirmed, right, Ravi?
Yeah, it was confirmed that there are a lot of penis pasta.
Oh, the stupid tourists they buy us so much we cannot keep up with demand.
Especially when you have an eye for wiener, you know?
Yeah, oh yeah.
Sticks
I
out.
like that. So Celeste, if she didn't pay for it, who do you think did pay for it?
Is she herself an option?
She's always an option. You know, they're sitting in the factory working all night and day for a year.
So who was she with? She was just
a bunch of little
girlfriends?
A bunch of same thing. Like other Italians.
I'm gonna say her parents sent her.
I mean, we're talking about the flight from Italy. And
I'll show you some photos of her. She's
She doesn't even like musicians.
What is she doing at a music festival? Like,
yeah, exactly.
Ooh. Yeah, she might have a sugar daddy.
She's cute. Now she's not tall, which when you walk around Coachella, you're like, oh, that's a model, because the girl is 6 foot and like 9.5.
Oh, wow.
Like it's obvious who the models are.
Really good looking.
But she's not. But she's like 5'4" or whatever, you know. So
I saw the amount of followers. I actually think is probably some brand.
Some brand. How many followers was that?
396,000.
But see, like the Cardinarks, we have more than 396,000.
Yeah, but you're not a.
Nobody's sponsoring
You're not a
us.
model.
Ignore musicians.
Yeah, it's either funded or I'm gonna say she just paid herself.
All right, Greg, he's being that.
Yeah, she's an independent woman. Yeah,
she is a strong, independent woman.
I'd say
very good looking.
some type of brand paid.
Okay, Rev.
Parents.
Parents. I'll go parents.
Herself.
Sugar daddy.
Sugar daddy. All right. Who paid for her Coachella ticket? Who paid for your Coachella ticket?
My agent.
Oh, your agent. Are you a model?
No, influencer and TikToker.
Oh, influencer.
TikTok.
She's
TikToker.
How you say it? TikToker. My agent. TikToker. Come si dice?
Coachella.
No, influencer and TikToker.
Oh.
Instagrammer. CELESTEDM.
And what will I see on your influencer media?
Makeup, skincare, jewels, nothing. This.
Oh, nothing.
Penis pasta.
Check out my jewel.
I love her.
She is founder and CEO of Jules by CDM.
It's so sparkly.
Oh, I love it.
So is she all blinged out with her jewelry?
I mean, it's very sparkly. A lot of facial jewelry, but it's so much you don't even really can tell. Like if you look at that photo on her Instagram of her in that brown cowgirl outfit thing it was actually pretty plain relatively because this next guy, this fellow, it's weird because I was God, even especially Ice Spice, I was looking around, I was like, did half the population of males turn gay? Because it was all gay dudes.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, there was.
So I'd say the Coachella audience is maybe 50% girls, another 30% regular dudes, boyfriends.
There was a new electronic stage, and there was quite a few gay guys there. They're playing like Madonna like crazy and stuff like that. So I think there was an artist that was very catered to the community.
Yeah, because I saw there were tons of folks of that persuasion there, and that's where Glitter Daddy is.
Yeah.
Nice.
Glitter Daddy.
I couldn't get a real name out of him, but he was kind of a large blue, but again very shiny, sort of fake bejeweled.
Okay.
This crown
Glitter
on.
Daddy.
all kinds of stuff to tell us about. All right. So it's like a purple, very shimmery gown and a crown. What's your inspiration for this outfit?
Well, the moon is the biggest inspiration. It rules my house. I'm a Cancer.
It rules my house.
I wanted to go with that energy for tonight.
So as a moon goddess, how was the eclipse for you?
It was pretty spiritual. I did a little ritual, a release. We actually all did it together as friends, and we cut ties to release any negative energies for the year, so that we're prepared to take in all of our magic.
You paid for your Coachella ticket. So now, Sammy, this is how you sound, by the way.
I did that with my friend Sammy.
We cut our negative energy.
Totally release.
Rituals.
Well, the moon does represent Cancer. Everybody knows that.
Let's make room for the magic. It's a lot of vague nonsense that is nonsense.
Well, he's cutting out negative energy.
I'm going to say it's his sugar daddy that paid.
Glitter Daddy's sugar daddy.
Correct.
Can I get a visual on?
I didn't get his Instagram, but he's a big, shiny god. He was like in a flowing gown moon thing.
Okay. Old, young?
Yeah, maybe 30.
30-ish.
But does this make a difference, Greg? Not a skin tight, hot gay. He was like more of a bear type.
Was he GA or VIP? Do you know?
I didn't see.
I will say that he paid for his own ticket.
Yeah, I'm gonna say
part of the scene.
Yeah. Because the sugar daddy one would be more twinkish.
Twinky.
Right. Way younger.
19-year-old, hot type body.
For himself, or did they pool money with his release group? His Eclipse release group.
Yeah.
Is he somebody's hooker?
Hooker?
Well, that happens, like where they come.
Right.
You know,
but to
provide sexual services for the ticket purchaser.
Yeah, to Greg's point.
You suck your way there.
There's 10,000 of those little tiny like our old boss used to pick these guys up every weekend,
right?
Especially in LA.
Yeah, could you join us at a bar?
Right.
Yeah, but maybe there's somebody there who likes a bear.
That's a lot of work to bring in a hooker.
Exactly.
But you're not paying for a bear, you know?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
You pay for the eye candy. You don't pay for some slob.
Right.
I'll say he paid for his own ticket, Rave.
A sugar daddy.
Sugar Daddy, Greg Gorey.
I'm gonna stick with a collective saved up.
Paid for his own ticket.
I think a boyfriend.
Boyfriend. Okay. Let's find out. Did the Glitter Daddy pay for his own Coachella ticket?
Who paid for your Coachella ticket?
Oh, a friend.
Oh, a friend. Like how? What kind of friend?
Just a friend paid for all of our group tickets.
Oh,
How do I know this type of friend?
Curating the vibes.
Curating the vibes, folks.
A group sugar daddy. Let's tell them that. Platonic, actual platonic.
And how did you get to find this patron?
Through our friend Strawberry here.
My guy has a friend named Strawberry.
And of course, she's dressed in like strawberry shortcake.
That's what I was about to say. There was definitely like some chick in there where the guy covered her and all the friends.
Because he didn't want to talk to the girl, so let's bring along Moon Goddess, Glitter Daddy over here.
Platonic group sugar daddy?
Well, there's more.
Yeah.
Real quick, how did you find this person that paid for all these Coachella tickets?
He was actually having a birthday party where they called it his last name and then Cella, and one of my friends invited me, and then me and him became really close friends, and now we're here. It was all booked 12 hours ago.
12 hours.
Is this like a billionaire we don't know about?
Not a billionaire, but you know, he owns a company.
Oh, they flew in from Brooklyn 12 hours prior.
Wow.
Nice.
It's pretty much.
How weird.
Well, that must be nice to like own a company and invite like all of these
Right.
all these bohemian people who again are worthless to society, but you like keeping around the atmosphere and the vibes.
All right, we're doing a who paid for your Coachella ticket, and we're gonna have a couple more after the break. We're all warmed up now.
Yeah, I'm loving it.
Between that Italy chick. Yes.
And Glitter Daddy.
Oh yeah, I'm an influencer. And then of course Glitter Daddy. So now that we're all warmed up, round number 2 of who paid for your Coachella ticket. Let's go up next to the Woody Show. Hang on.
The Woody Show. Back in a few. Be right back. All 98.7. LA's new alternative.
It's the Marketers Report. Today, Kate Cronin, Chief Brand Officer of Moderna, tells us about the advantages the speed of audio production affords their growing tech company.
At Moderna, we have a mindset saying that we pivot fearlessly. And I think...
We pivot fearlessly.
Hi to George in Woodland Hills. George, welcome to Johnny Doesn't Know Killers, talking about OJ. You ready for this?
Yes.
Johnny, in the OJ Simpson trial, they said of some gloves that he was potentially wearing when he committed the murders. If they don't fit, you must what? What did they say?
Glove don't fit.
The
You must acquit.
Quote from the OJ trial about the gloves that supposedly were being worn while
the murders were
taking place, and they said if they don't fit, you must what? George, will Johnny know this?
Definitely not.
Okay. Do you know this?
Yes.
Okay. Everyone else knows.
I think it's the most famous quote from the trial.
Maybe the most famous quote from any trial ever. Perhaps.
Well, I feel like this guy knows it because he probably watched like a documentary on it now.
There's been a lot
since yesterday.
I mean, now we're getting into the 90s, so a lot of people probably saw this or saw like, news coverage of it later on.
Yeah, this was all of 1994, 1995, or like June 94 till the end of the trial.
I was like a teenager, like no glove, no love.
It's close, very close.
Smart.
Yeah,
that's what Johnny Cochran said.
That's right. Would have been such a better
No
quote.
glove, no love. I rest my case.
All right, so is that what you're gonna say?
But I know it's not right though.
Right.
It's not right.
I mean, it's not that far.
If it don't fit, you must what?
Is it a rhyme? It sounds like it's like a rhyme.
Listen, this is where we're coming to you, Johnny.
If it don't fit, you gotta quit.
You gotta what?
You gotta quit. That rhymes.
I mean, you tried. It was a valiant effort.
If it don't fit, you must acquit.
I was close. That's almost the same. It's not the same thing,
George,
but it's
hold
close.
on. George,
C3 and become an arm.
give one more person a shot.
He's dropping bars too. That's actually.
Let's say hi to Natalie. Hey, Natalie. No, excuse me, Natalia. You're on K-Rock this morning. How goes
Natalia,
it?
yeah.
Hey, what's up? Welcome. All right, Johnny doesn't know. Thanks for being on with us. Sweet to see you. All right, Alex, should we ask him about Richard Ramirez? Should we go back to the OJ well because that's trendy now? Or do you have a killer question you'd like to ask him because you're such a fan of all things murderers?
Well, because he's, OJ's a local too, but Richard Ramirez is such a famous local serial killer.
The Night Stalker.
But I also feel like there's no way he's going to know Richard Ramirez's killer name. Which makes me just
oh my God, you don't think he'll know that?
No, he won't, but I'm going to
There's a documentary called that.
I know, but he won't know. Johnny, this is not your question, but what's Richard Ramirez's killer name?
I mean, Richard Ramirez. You just said it.
No.
Here's your question.
This is your question. This is your question.
What is the question?
It's the Night Stalker. Well, in case you're wondering, that's his name.
Spoiler alert.
What makes
Spoiler
What's that documentary?
The title is a spoiler.
It's not a spoiler, John.
That's what it's called.
What makes a regular killer a serial killer? Will Johnny know the answer? Natalia?
Oh gosh, I would hope so.
Okay, she says yes. He's got nothing right. She says yes. Okay, Johnny, what makes a regular killer a serial killer?
My head's hurting now.
Oh my gosh.
Well, I used to think it was kind of like serial killer, like it was the cereal they ate, kind of like.
Oh my God, Johnny! Johnny!
I think all of them were just
You
big
sweet
serial
summer
killers.
They were
child.
all in the 70s, and they were all eating TV dinners and
But you don't.
dressing like clowns.
But you don't think that now. So
I don't think that now,
So
'cause
what makes a killer a serial? What's the difference between a killer and a serial killer?
Well, cereal spelled different. Like cereal is C-E-R-E-A-L. Cereal is S-E-R-I-A-L. So I knew it was like more serious and probably more lethal. Okay.
Oh, like they're super serial.
Yes.
So serial.
So serial
Jumbo
about
Side
killing.
A
Yes.
serial killer is more lethal than a regular killer.
Yes, because it's spelled different, and obviously it looks more. It's spelled with an S instead of a C, so that's why you know it's
I
serious.
know. So what are you
So
saying?
you're just saying it's a really serious killer?
That's why cereal. Cereal is close to serious. Serious killer. Serial killer.
All right. Allie?
You're kind of right, though.
No, he's not right.
They're all serious killers.
They're very serious about killing. They're career
What are you doing?
killers.
You're gonna get over.
That just killed a bunch of brain
shit,
cells on
man.
me. So
A serial killer is somebody who kills 2 or more people.
So like soldiers in war are serial killers.
Technically,
No,
yes.
because that's in
They
the
don't
context
derive
of
anything
war,
from it?
You don't really. A serial killer is somebody who's killing innocent people that aren't in a consensual fighting thing. You know what I mean? It's like you can't just say anybody who kills anybody in war is a serial killer. This is a person who preys on innocent victims, and if they have
They prey on
2 or
humans.
more people that they have killed, they become serial killers
Like-
because they've done it in a serial fashion. It's more. It's
so
a
like-
series.
Like Chucky or like Michael Myers are serial killers.
there you go. We got
There
it.
you go.
Right. Thank God, that was painful.
We'll talk about this offline.
Okay. This conversation, unfortunately for us, will continue.
This is the Toy Show.
You know what I'm saying?
Well, we've got a wheel of gas cards at 8:10 this morning. Chance to win anywhere from $50 all the way up to a year's worth of gas. That'll be at 8:10. Also this morning, Lazy Dog gift card. We got a $100 Lazy Dog gift card. We got those all this week too. Plus, alternative income is back.
Oh, good.
Nice. So thousands of dollars. Each keyword good for $1,000. First one coming up just after 6 o'clock.
Got the actual line.
First chance to win.
Yes, I
Here today on
know.
all
We're getting off the
98.7.
freeway in
Good.
like a mile.
Well, there's a fat cat in Indiana who is slimming down by doing some swimming, which you don't really hear much about.
Sure.
For cats.
Some
Cats
cats
in the
really
water.
like water.
Never seen one.
Some of them do.
This cat's name
I
is
have yet to
Chicken
find
Nugget.
one. It's not our three.
Chicken nuggets as opposed to chicken.
Nugget, and he's 30 pounds.
Damn, that's a big cat.
He's been swimming at a place called the Canine Aquatic Center, and in 7 weeks he's lost 5 pounds.
Great.
And they're hoping he can drop another 10 and eventually lose half of his body weight. So great showing him. His owner.
He tries to protest at first, but he swims so well and he gets out and just walks around like he owns the place. So I think he actually kind of likes it deep down.
Yeah, that's funny.
Loves it.
That's thick and Nugget.
How much should a
Look
cat
at him with
weigh?
his vest on in the
Oh,
pool.
look at that.
Cats like max like 10 pounds.
Yeah,
right?
what do they
8,
weigh,
10
Ray?
pounds?
Yeah, my cats are around 10 pounds. I don't know how poor Thicken got to be 30. That's kind of abuse.
A lot of comments.
Yeah.
Drive-through stop.
Maybe he's just got a slow metabolism, Rave.
It says adult male house cat should weigh between 11 and 15.
Maybe he's just big boned. How dare you judge?
I'm gonna judge whoever did this to this poor cat.
Oh, that's fine.
Now, Mena saw this video. This involves. Well, I'm gonna let the audio do the talking. But this woman woke up one morning and saw that her car had been torn apart.
Oh.
Listen to this.
It's the dead of night. 2 pit bulls are attacking a car. In fact, they're taking it apart. Surrounding the vehicle from both sides, the pit bulls ferociously go at the Honda, piece by piece. Fenders and other car parts
there was a
fly
cat
into the
in there.
driveway in Jacksonville, Florida. The owner of the SUV couldn't believe it when she saw the damage the following morning.
On the video, you could see both of them tugging on it, and they were tugging so hard that my car moved.
The damage to the SUV, almost $3,000. So, what's got the dogs in such a frenzy? This little guy, the neighborhood cat. There's the frisky feline just before the attack. She actually hid in the engine during the ambush and escaped unharmed.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, these dogs ripped off the bumper.
Seriously, the fenders got ripped off this car. The whole thing.
They were done with that fucking cat.
For Jacksonville.
And for a certain type of
Home of Whitey's Fish Camp.
Yeah, my dog would go through a plate glass window to get a cat.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, and the place we take her for boarding, with friends that have this business, she loves the cat. I'm like, no.
She's trying to kill it.
She wants to kill it.
Wouldn't even break through the glass, would eat the glass.
Yeah.
Just to get
Pretty much.
877-44-WOODY. Hit us up with that text over to 22987. More of Who Paid for Your Coachella Ticket coming up next. LA's new alternative. We are the Woody Show, and we're all still kind of recovering from the fiesta on Saturday. Big time. I know I'm giving it my best effort this morning, but all I can do is like think about my nap after the show.
Yeah, for sure.
I went to bed early last night. I went to bed like at 5:30.
Wow. I went around 6:15.
Yeah, I slept till 2, and I'm still exhausted.
No way.
But I don't tie one on, the way I did on Saturday. I was once a decade.
Yeah, I've never seen you so tied on.
But it was a great time. Thank you to everybody who made it out to Fiesta. Thanks again to Cypress Hill, and we'll see you at the next party, you guys.
Definitely.
All right, it is Alt 98.7.
This is the Woody Show.
And we are back with another round. Part 2. Who paid for your Coachella ticket? Seabass was on the scene. And so far, let's see, we had one chick who's an influencer, Celeste from Italy. And then we had